Oh my. And I promise, it even gets better with every song. Good evening. Welcome to the last concert of the SIS Frank Virtual Concert Series 2021. Hi, my name is Kim Wild, Executive Director here at St. John's School of the Arts. It has been an absolute pleasure to be hosting these virtual concerts. However, I cannot wait to see you all in person next year. Tonight's concert, the Caribbean Music Institute, is under the United Jazz Foundation, under Dion Parsons, who is co-founder and director. This concert in particular is under the musical direction of the world-renowned trumpeter, Melvin Jones. Mr. Jones comes to us as a two-time Grammy award-winning musician who has toured with Tyler Perry's All-Star House Orchestra, as well as touring and performing with so many famed artists all over the world. His career is all over the map. He has over 200 recordings. He is a composer. He has performed on award and TV shows. He's a teacher, director. He's a great family guy. He loves his family. Tonight, you're gonna see a few pieces that were arranged by a few of the musicians in the concert. This concert consists of so many great musicians right here in the Virgin Islands, and I hope that you're gonna take the time to go to our website and look at their biographies if you haven't already done so. I am thrilled to be closing our season out with this phenomenal concert. Let's welcome back Caribbean Music Institute.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kim, for that wonderful and beautiful introduction. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here tonight at the SIS Frank Concert Series here at the St. John's School of the Arts. We are really, really enjoying ourselves and we're happy to be playing for you. I would like to introduce you to the Caribbean Music Institute Orchestra, let you know who you're listening to, and tell you a brief thing about each one. Our sax section, let's have a round of applause for Mr. Shakoy Jones. He's a student at UVI pursuing a music education degree, and he's doing wonderful things. He's also in the National Guard, right? To serve and protect. Yes. Our lead alto player tonight is a gentleman that I've known for a while. He recently, as in last week, just graduated from UVI with his music education degree. Let's have a round of applause for Mr. Sherwin Williams. And on alto saxophone, too, from the island of St. Croix, the beautiful island of St. Croix, a young lady that I've got to know a lot this year, working with me in the music department. She also attends UVI, pursuing a music education degree, Miss Najeli O'Shaughnessy. And on tenor sax, a gentleman that's playing around even through COVID. Every time I call him, he says, "Yeah, Mr. Parsons, I have a gig." I said, "Oh, really?" One of the fortunate ones, but this gentleman also attends UVI, pursuing a music education degree, Mr. Tashawn Paul. Our brass section tonight consists of an array of musicians, and you'll see why I'm saying this. On trombone, a gentleman that I've known for a while, he's been very helpful in our presentation tonight, assisting us with certain things, but he's the music director of Antilles School, and he's doing really wonderful things there, developing their music program. Let's have a round of applause for Mr. Brandon Reborn. And I think the newest graduate in the group, this gentleman just 6 days ago, last week Saturday, graduated from Jackson State, Mississippi with a music education degree, and he's back off to do his master's. Where are you going?
I have not made a decision yet.
Oh, he got choices. Nice. Mr. Orel Lee on trombone. Yes. And another UVI student studying music education. I've known this gentleman for a while, and he's grown up and becoming a really, really nice, well-respected young man and musician, Mr. Daniel Newton. I would say the youngest member in the band coming up, but we also have another younger member over here, distinguished. But our youngest member in the band, this young man attends Antilles School in the 5th grade, and he's joining us in our trumpet section tonight, Mr. DJ Parsons. In the rhythm section, another newly graduated individual from George Mason University, music education degree or music performance? Jazz studies. Jazz studies, yes. He's up there studying with Mr. Provost, doing some wonderful things. Mr. L.J. Brathwaite. Yeah. Now we get to the youngest member of our ensemble. I've known this gentleman since I was, one of the first gigs I had growing up here in the Virgin Islands. He was kind enough to be patient with me and mentor me, so, it's full circle with having him here on board. Gentleman that a traditional bearer here in the island, and he's taught so many wonderful musicians and done so many great things here. Mr. Lewis Taylor.
Oh, they love you here, man. They love you.
Our special guest on bass tonight, this young man I've known for a while. I'll leave it as that. He's an amazing musician. I've known him growing up here, and watched him, develop into the musician and young man that he is. And he's traveled the world, and he was so gracious to come and join us today and bless us with his music. Mr. Ruben Rogers. And last but not least, I know you thought I forgot you. Oh, before I get to last but not least, we actually have a split piano chair tonight. Young man that's actually finishing up school in December. He's going to be graduating North Texas State University. Music education, jazz studies, both music education and jazz studies. Okay, Mr. Jaire Petty. Now getting back to the last but not least. Oh, not yet. Another trumpet player we have, these guys are hiding out in the back, man. So I have to be reminded. Music educator that's doing wonderful things at Ivana Idorican High School, and also a graduate of the University of the Virgin Islands Music Education Program, Mr. Shamoy Rogers. Now, last but not least. I missed anybody else? No, okay, that's it. All right, our musical director tonight is a good friend of mine. He attended Rutgers also, but after me. He's doing wonderful things, also performing our 21st Century Ensemble, has his own band, and works with a number of wonderful musicians in Atlanta. And he's done, the first arrangement you heard of Take the A Train was written by him. And I'd like for you to give a warm round of applause to our musical director, Mr. Melvin Jones. As I mentioned, we open up with A Train, and then we're going to continue. The next 3 songs we're going to play are Cute, Groovin' High, and My Favorite Things. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Enjoy.
Hi everybody, I wanted to jump back on here. I would love to show you a short video of the school, how it was founded, and some of the incredible arts programs that we offer for our community. Your donation will help us continue our mission, especially empowering the children of St. John through the arts. In 1970, a successful youth steel pan orchestra called Steel Unlimited was comprised of 28 St. Johnians. They were dubbed the pride and joy of St. John and performed at Shea Stadium, Lincoln Center, and Down Island, as well as recorded in Miami, Florida studios. With the late Rudy Wells as band director and the late SIS Frank manager, Steel Unlimited was a great success. And out of that success, St. John School of the Arts was established in 1980, extending arts offerings in dance, theater, visual arts, and more music programming with SIS as executive director. In 1990, Steel Unlimited 2 was established with tours to France, Denmark, New York, Germany, and Switzerland, and over 60 island performances per year. Today, St. John School of the Arts provides after-school, in-school, and summer programs for children. One of the most beloved programs in St. John is Broadway Comes to St. John, which started in 2011. Professional actors come to St. John and rehearse all of the fourth graders and produce an amazing and an original Broadway-like musical. Years ago, one student came to us and said, "I want to fail fourth grade so that he could come back and do Broadway Comes to St. John." Well, we don't advocate that. However, it does show the love that these children get from this endearing program. Programs for adults are also a huge part of the St. John School of the Arts. We have had ballet, tap, painting, voice, piano, as well as other exercise classes within the school. St. John School of the Arts has been fortunate to receive grants from the ASCAP Foundation for a songwriting program and Andrea Green's original musical program in the summers. Mid-Atlantic Arts Foundation has supported many concerts, and this year is no exception. For decades, the Virgin Islands Council on the Arts and the National Endowment for the Arts have been providing support to the school, especially last year during this pandemic. We couldn't have kept our free programs for children if we didn't have their support. The support of the Virgin Islands Lottery has also kept our doors open and programming going. Of course, I want to thank all of the individuals and businesses who support the concert series, and many thanks to all of you who are watching tonight. Our SIS Frank concert series has been widely supported in the community. Bringing world-renowned musicians to St. John celebrates our sense of community and inspires our youth through school outreach programs. SIS started the series in the early 1990s, which ran about a decade, but ended due to a financial strain for the school. When SIS died in 2010, and as a tribute to her, St. John School of the Arts brought back the series in 2013, naming the series in her honor. It has been a highly successful event every year.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was Loverman featuring Mr. Melvin Jones on trumpet, and also featuring our wonderful saxophone section with Mr. Socorro Jones on bari sax, Mr. Sherwin Williams on alto sax, Ms. Najeli O'Shaughnessy on alto sax, and Mr. Tishawn Paul on tenor sax. We're going to continue the next couple of songs. We're going to play Sailing by Christopher Cross and Sing, Sing, Sing. Enjoy. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having us here. I'd like to give a special thank you to Kim Weil and her whole staff at the St. John School of the Arts, Glenda Warbell and the entire board at the St. John School of the Arts, and all of the sponsors, the sound crew, Melvin Jones, the Bones Band Instruments and Company, and everyone else that had a part in putting together this concert, as well as the SIS Frank concert series this year. Again, you've been listening to the Caribbean Music Institute Orchestra. Let's have a round of applause for Mr. Shakoy Jones, Mr. Sherwin Williams, Mr. Jelly O'Shaughnessy, Mr. Tashawn Paul, Mr. Brandon Reborn, Mr. Orel Lee, Mr. Shamoy Rogers, the one and only Mr. DJ Parsons, our musical director, Mr. Melvin Jones, Mr. Daniel Newton on trumpet, Daniel Newton, Mr. Jairi Petty on piano, Mr. Louis Taylor, Mr. L.J. Bratwitt, special guest, Mr. Ruben Rogers. My name is Dion Parsons. It's been an honor and a pleasure playing for you. Thank you. Thanks for having us. See you next time. Take care.